Ossining Chamber of Commerce Business Milestone Awards. Let's give yourselves a hand this morning. In true chamber tradition this morning, we're going to have an official ribbon cutting to launch our inaugural award ceremony. This is a long time in coming, and I've asked our board of directors, who I will shortly introduce, to do the ribbon cutting, but I need your help this morning. Is everyone awake? Yeah. Awesome. So we're going to count to 3. And on 3, our Vice President, John Stiliano, is going to cut the ribbon and make it official. And this is truly symbolic for all of us today. When I say us, I mean all of us, in that this ribbon cutting will now symbolize the opening of new doors, the opening of new relationships, because actually today, so many of you have said, I don't recognize a lot of these people here today. And I said, but they are business people, and they are community people, and they are organizational people, and it's so great to be able to meet new people. So let's let this symbolize opening new doors for all of us, being able to do business with each other, being able to support each other, and being able to be there for the community and Ossining at large. So here we go. You ready? I need you to count to 3 with me. You ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And I'd like to introduce the people up here. John, you don't have to hold the scissors, it's making you nervous. Great. I'm Gail Marchik, I'm president of the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm thrilled for you to be here today. John Stiliano from TD Bank is our vice president. Diane Adams, who wasn't able to be here today because someone had to count the money at TD Bank. Diane Adams is our treasurer, and Susan Reardon is our secretary. She wasn't able to be here today. She's with family. Dr. Renuka Bajor is over at Briarcliff Pediatric Dentists. Daisy Briones, IQ Contracting. Raise your hand. Harry Campbell, Biofeedback. Gregory Perry Photography. Mike Risco Music. Neil Wolf, Bob's Army and Navy. David Schofield, SBS Print and Ship. John Bernstein, Merrill Lynch. Did I forget anyone? I'm going to say that many times today because I need you to check me. If I forget anyone, please just yell. I don't need to leave anyone out. I'm getting to John Giraudo, yes. The man who needs no introduction whatsoever. And special thanks to John Giraudo, our administrative assistant, public relations person, and chief cook and bottle washer at the chamber. Here he is. And Cindy Girolamo, yes, Johnny's wife. And thank you so much for the work that you do on a regular basis, and especially helping to put this morning together. You really knocked it out of the park, and we thank you very much for all your help, both of you. Before we actually begin with the awards, a few more people to thank. Tom, raise your hand. Tom from GoTV. The awards ceremony will actually be filmed. It's filmed today, but it actually be shown on GoTV. You could watch yourselves on GoTV. If you want any pictures from today at all, please let us know, because Greg is just snapping away, and there's plenty to be had. And just a couple of other people we'd like to thank. Perry. much for being a community person and for always supporting us. We greatly appreciate it. And your staff today, I know there are a couple of people here. Yes, thank you very much for serving us this morning. Just a little tidbit before we begin. This staircase here is where Gone with the Wind was filmed. So on your way out, you know, you can take a look, but it truly is where the movie happened. And so Mrs. Scarlett and Red were right on that staircase there, so you can check it on the way out. And they've done a beautiful job in renovating this building, keeping true to its beautiful architecture as well as updating it. So definitely nice work for sure. Thank you. And thanks to our board, we're ready to begin. Please, you can sit and relax. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank also to Carrie DiMichele. Carrie, just stand up. Sweets by Carrie. Carrie does amazing work. She is the chamber member, and she made cookies for us today, so please make sure to take them on the way out. They truly are a work of art. Greg, our photographer, has reminded me that at the end of the ceremony today, you are welcome to take pictures with your group or with whoever you're here with today. If you would like to step back there at the banner, at the Ossining Chamber banner, you'll take as many pictures as you'd like for your group, and then you certainly could get them from us and we'll send them over, and you can have them framed or give them out in the community or whatever you'd like to do, whatever works for you. So this morning, I usually like to take in all of the good energy in the room and really feel happiness from all the people who are here today. And we're here to celebrate you. And we're here to serve you. That's why our chamber is here in the community. And what I say to people when we're out and about, we're visiting stores or different organizations or events, let us know if you need help. That's why we're here. Sometimes we do have our finger on the pulse of a lot of things. We don't talk a lot. We work very quickly and sometimes very quietly, but we work for you. And that's why we're here. We're all volunteers. We're all business owners. So we know what it's like to run an organization, to run a business, and all that it takes from your heart and soul and putting in the energy that it takes, the ups and downs. And we don't only want to celebrate you when you're up, but we want to help you when you need help. So please, come to us, let us know. You certainly can give the office a call. Cindy and Johnny are there. You can email us. Follow us on Instagram if you'd like, into social media. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. There's always something going on. We advocate for you at times when you don't know it. And I'll give you a really quick example. Recently on one of the board agendas was food trucks, passing an ordinance for food trucks in Ossining. And it was brought up by a local business owner because she felt that competition is good. So she brought up this food truck issue and it went onto the agenda. And we made a statement that night, and we said, this has to be done very carefully because we don't want a coffee wagon parking in front of the coffee shop and taking business away. We don't want a food truck parking in front of a restaurant and taking business away. And we haven't heard anything since. It kind of came off the agenda. And there's a little bit of background work being done and investigation as to how this works elsewhere. So that's just one of the more recent things that we've advocated for. We didn't put it out because there was nothing to put out at that point, but you do have a voice to us. So if there's something happening, please let us know. If you hear of something, please let us know. And we're here for you. So thank you very much for listening to that. And we would like to move on with the ceremony. And I promise you, we will be out of here by 10 o'clock. What do you think? No long speeches today, for sure. This year, we talked a little bit about how to better engage our membership and bring our members together and just recognize their efforts and recognize their achievements. So we started something called Business of the Month, or Business Spotlight. And it has been so well received by members that I can't begin to tell you some of the phone calls we've gotten, some of the comments we've gotten, and it makes us so happy to make you happy. So this morning, we would like to introduce the businesses of the month, and we're going to bring you all up here together, and John's going to give you your award. And by the way, all of these awards were hand-printed and handmade for you, individually. We didn't order them online somewhere, we didn't go to the trophy place. Everything was made graphically for you, and SBS Printing, Print and Ship printed them out. We put them in the frames the other day. So this is how important we think you are. So Business of the Month for January this year was AAA Nolan's, Bobby Nolan. Come on, Bob.
Good looking guy right there.
Stay right there, Bob. February, Tony Shoe Repair. We're here today. HealthSmart Pharmacy, March, Tulio Bruno. Matero Fine Jewelry and Design, Stephen Sue Matero for April. Stephen Sue's store is over in Millwood, over by Spaccarelli's, in that shopping center over by the Chico's. So we are the Greater Ossining Chamber of Commerce. We do reach out past Ossining into Briarcliff and other areas as well. May, Business of the Month, the LaGreia family. And June, which is upcoming, Sidon Real Estate Team. Amy is here today. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you. Great job, everyone. Great job. Now for the Milestone Awards. What we did this year actually was creating Milestone Awards in 5-year increments, or 5-year tenure. And so we're going to start with the 5-year awards first and work our way up. We actually have all the way up to 125 years. Wow. Yeah. More than all of us combined in age, right? For the 5-year award, Bella Maya Day Spa, Chiara Picucci. And Dragonfly Yoga and Fitness, Kendra Rossney. Dragonfly Yoga Studio. I'm sorry. And we have one more, which is Vaza Salon. Zamira couldn't make it this morning. She had to drop her child off at school. So let's have a round of applause for everyone. Nice work, ladies. Nice work. Next milestones, 10-year awards. And first up is SBS Printing and Shipping, based Tokyo. TD Bank, John Stiliano. Dave, could you give him his award, please? John, you can't give yourself your award. Dave's going to give it to you. Matero Fine Jewelry and Design, Stephen Sue Matero. And Biofeedback Resources International, Harry Campbell. And Risco Music, Miriam and Mike Risco. Did you want to do a group shot, please? Thank you so much. Moving on, 15-year, ASAP Mortgage. And Angela, we're going to keep you up there with the 20 years. Stay right there. 20-year awards. United Martial Arts Center. Grandmaster Burlow was unable to make it today, but we have the Burlow family, Kathy and Tim. Thank you so much. Susan Reardon, architect. Sue is not here today, but let's give her a round of applause. Yeah. And the Mark Seiden Real Estate Team, Amy Seiden. Okay, thank you.
Okay, group shot.
Group shot, sorry.
Oh, you can do it. Come on.
We're good, Greg?
Yep.
Thank you very much. The 25-year award, Ossining Wine and Liquor, the Velardo family. It's always good to see Luciano smile. I love it. Yeah. 30-year awards. Gershner Realty, Jerry Gershner. Jerry is the former president of the Ossining Chamber. And LaGrea Dance. Thank you. We are fortunate enough today to have the entire Mariondale team with us. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. They're very quiet at the end of that night, but they get a lot done. So for the Mariondale Center, we'd love to have the entire Mariondale team come up to accept your award. Come on, sisters.
Is this party?
Thank you so much. Congratulations. So we're working our way up, and we're at the 50-year awards. Mary Kate McLaughlin is here representing the Cedar Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. It's 50-year award. Come on up. And the man who needs no introduction, DJ Johnny G. He's really a recycled teenager. Stay there, John. Yeah, stay with her again. 60-year award. Is Eric Schatz here today? Schatz Realty. Let's give them a hand. '70-year award. Bob's Army and Navy Store, Neil Moore.
Johnny.
No, wait.
We thought it was you, Neil.
Somebody said 125 and Neil raised his hand, right? Here we go. Here we go. The 125-year award, there are two of them actually today. First is the Ossining Children's Center. To accept today, Sean Crabari and Susan Camosa from the Children's Center. Thank you for the good work you continue to do on behalf of our children. We appreciate it very much. and the Ossining Public Library, which in this community really is the great equalizer. Not only is it a beautiful building in and of itself, it's a beautiful place. It's a place where everybody gets the opportunity to get what they need and bring it forward and back into the community. So we thank you so much for the hard work you do over at the library. And here to accept today is the director of the library, Karen LaRocca Fells, and Matthew Weiss, president.
Can you hold that down?
I'm short.
Yeah, that is a glare. Thanks. Good shot.
Thank you so much. We have a group of special awards this year in recognizing and identifying certain businesses that have done an outstanding job in certain areas. And we felt we wanted to highlight those areas and highlight those people because this is very well deserved, certainly at this time. The Legacy Award is awarded to Bob's Army and Navy Center, Neil Wolf. Neil's store is not the original center. The business actually was started by his dad way back before then. And some people are shaking their heads yes, they probably do remember at that time. But Neil is a mainstay on Main Street, and you should drop by to visit him every once in a while, because not only does he have great stuff, but he could just make you die laughing from his sarcasm. So he really has an interesting perspective on life, and certainly on Main Street life, for sure. But Neil, we thank you so much for continuing to be an anchor, not only on Main Street, but for our business community and for our chamber. He's on our chamber board, and he's kind of our chamber historian. He can talk about when the horse and buggies were coming up Main Street, to the Ubers that are now on Main Street dropping people off, and restaurant delivery. So thank you so much, Neil, and thanks for being a friend. We're recognizing a new business also, Carrie DiMichelli, Sweets by Carrie. Come on up, Carrie. And Carrie bakes and makes cookies and cakes and all kind of delectable culinary delights. And I tell you the truth, I almost feel guilty biting into these cookies. They're so beautiful. They really are works of art. So not only does she bake, but she artistically designs them. This is a very busy time of the year for her, between weddings and bar mitzvahs and confirmations and communions and all that kind of fun stuff. So we thank you very much, Carrie, and we thank you for supporting our chamber and for your artistic creations. Thanks so much. Daisy, come on up, and bring your team with you. Come on up. Come on, everybody.
Used to work at Lindsay.
She's still.
Is she?
Daisy has worked very hard over the past few years to build her construction business. Women in construction have a double whammy. One, it's kind of a non-traditional career, and two, you have to gain the respect of the opposite sex in the industry. And they do great work. They work very hard, and they bring a lot of artistic expression into what they do. Great craftspeople, artists, carpenters, unbelievable brickwork, you name it, they do it. And Daisy, we commend you for enduring the highs and lows of starting a business and the economic challenges that sometimes come with it. But you're here today, and look at your team, look what you've built. You started with one or two, and now look at this. So thank you very much for continuing to support our community. Thank you very much for continuing to support your chamber. And good luck to all of you. Continue to do good work.
Thank you. This is everyone, not only the chamber, the people who always support me. Greg King, Bill, my husband. It is not easy to have a business. We all know that. But the important is to keep on going and not give it up. And especially when you're very into it. But it's, you know, this is my people. I won't do anything without God, without my family, my workers, and my dear friends. So this is from everyone in the community. Thank you. The chamber is a very important piece. I don't want to forget about them. They support me since I started, before I started. All my journey, you know, they're being very supportive. Johnny, everybody. So I think we have to work in team. We have to work together. Otherwise, we cannot keep on going. And that's what we're trying to do. Thank you.
Three more awards. Unfortunately, these three people couldn't come today. Nonprofit of the Year, Ossining Arts Council. So let's hear it for them. Friend of Business, Budget Blinds, Todd Greenberg. And Family Business, we all know these wonderful people, the Beldotti family and Beldotti Properties. They've been around for a very long time. Before we close the actual official Milestone Awards ceremony today, just wanted to make a couple of announcements. Remember the Ossining Village Fair. This is our 39th year of the Village Fair. It is on June 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you would like to have a booth at the fair or contribute in some way, there are sponsorship opportunities, or just come. We'd love to see you. This year we will also continue to have our general fair booths and fair cuisine. In the past couple of years, what we've done is we actually opened up a beer and wine garden. So it's a specialty area where we have more artisan type foods and craft beer. Some of the wineries will be coming, and you can certainly sit and eat for the day and walk around and see some of our wonderful vendors. We are also going to be moving forward, beginning at the July 3rd fireworks. We have 8 concerts planned for this year, waterfront concerts. The Chamber will be moving towards taking over those concerts starting this year. We're partnering with the town for this year, and the next year we will solely be running the concerts. If there's anyone who is a food vendor, or you'd like to vend, or you would like to sponsor, please watch your emails. We'll be sending information out shortly, or just come and enjoy the music. It's going to be wonderful on our beautiful waterfront. You can't beat that for sure. As we part, my closing remarks today will be for you. We thank you for all you do in our community. We thank you for what you do every single day in your businesses, in your organizations, and we thank you for contributing to this wonderful place we call Ossining. And I think what we all have is a charge in moving forward. If we want to see Ossining develop further, if we'd like to see more businesses, if we'd like to see more families and more people coming and spending money here and becoming involved with the community. We know we're a big music and arts community. Please put the word out. You're the best ambassadors. It's like I say to our chamber board, we're the ambassadors. We're the ones who start to talk about it, let people know, hold their hand through the process, and each one of you can do that too. This is a wonderful place, and we do great things, and you do great things. And this was for you today in recognizing. I'm getting to it. Thank you, John. And you do great things every day. Keep doing them. Don't let the negative speak sometimes that we continue to hear become your mantra. Do good things. It comes back to you tenfold. I really do believe that. Yesterday we got a wonderful surprise. Dana Levenberg, our town supervisor, gave me a call and said, Gail, I can't be there tomorrow because I need to go to a meeting, but what I would like to do is give proclamations on behalf of the town to members up to 20-year awards. We chose up to 20-year awards. So we have a bunch of proclamations here from the town. And this is that partnership that I was talking about, where if we recognize how important each of us is, then all the parts together becomes really powerful. So I have the proclamations here. There are a bunch of them. And what I would like to do is not to hold anybody up any further. I'm just going to call them out, and then you can come up and get them at the end. How's that, okay? If you would like to take pictures, you can take pictures back there. That's called a step and repeat banner for those who are into marketing. Greg will be happy to snap pictures of your group with your award, by yourself, standing on your head doing cartwheels, whatever you'd like to do, whatever makes you happy. It's there for your use, for certain and for sure. Where'd John go? John's
He left. Went to open the bank.
So the proclamations go to Bob's Army Navy. Budget Blinds, Belgadi Properties. They did a lot of work yesterday. IQ Contracting. Ossining Arts Council. Sweets by Carrie. Ossining Public Library. Ossining Children's Center. Shad's Realty. Scott Casey. DJ Johnny G. Cedar Mountain Nursing Home. The Mariondale Center. La Brea Dance, Gershman Realty, Ossining Wine and Liquor, Markside Real Estate Team, Susan Reardon Architect, United Martial Arts Center, Ossining Arts Council. Let's hear it for everybody. So look on our website. There'll be plenty of pictures posted. If you take pictures in your stores, in your organizations, take the pictures and send them to us. We'd love to post them, get them up on social media, on the website and such. Give yourselves a hand. This was amazing. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Spread the love.
And thank you, Gail.